What if the real brains of Wall Street aren't sipping espresso behind glassy skyscraper windows, but are actually buried in data centers, quietly making trades faster than you can blink? Yep, while we're out here reading headlines and arguing about interest rates, there's an army of tireless, code-crunching algorithms quietly pulling levers behind the curtain. They don't sleep, don't panic, and they definitely don't wait for CNBC to finish a sentence. For years, the biggest players in finance have been obsessed with one thing: building an artificial mind that can sniff out tiny market shifts before you even realize something's up. And here's the kicker: they're doing it. Like, actually doing it. Not with robot arms and glowing red eyes, but with math. Pure, glorious, nerdy math. We're talking about a digital hive mind that reads earnings reports, senses the mood of a CEO, and executes trades faster than your cat can knock over your coffee. See, the stock market used to be a messy tug-of-war between human instincts and newspaper headlines. Now it's a sci-fi playground where algorithms are the apex predators. And these aren't just calculator apps with attitude. We're talking full-on artificial intelligence with layers upon layers of learning systems that can spot patterns, adjust strategies, and possibly beat you at chess in their spare time. Why did this all start? Because the game got too hard for mere mortals. There's simply too much information. While you're sipping your latte and scrolling Twitter, these machines have already read 10,000 articles, analyzed sentiment trends in Brazil, and made a snap decision on your favorite tech stock. Meanwhile, you're still deciding if that Reddit post was sarcasm or legit investment advice. And humans, we're a bit emotionally unreliable. Let's be real, FOMO, panic selling, gut feelings, all that messy brain stuff gets in the way. AI doesn't have a gut or feelings. It just has rules and data and a ruthless commitment to execution. Enter the quants, mathematicians, physicists, code warriors who didn't care about buzzwords like market sentiment. They saw the stock market as a big math problem with noisy data and hidden signals. One of the OGs of this movement was Jim Simons, a former codebreaker who basically turned investing into algorithmic alchemy. His fund, Renaissance Technologies, was so ridiculously successful it started to sound made up. While the rest of the market was sobbing in 2008, they were reportedly crushing it, because math doesn't panic. Fast forward, and now we've got AIs so sophisticated they're reading financial documents with the comprehension of a Wall Street lawyer and the speed of a race car. These systems use machine learning to find patterns in historical data, deep learning to handle the messy stuff, and natural language processing to catch that one line buried on page 37 of a boring press release that sends a stock flying. They even analyze vocal tone. That's right. AI is now judging CEOs harder than a room full of investors with free wine. If the guy sounds nervous on an earnings call, the machine hears it and it acts. But brain power means nothing without speed. This is where high-frequency trading comes in, the caffeinated cheetahs of finance. These platforms execute thousands of trades per second, profiting off price differences that exist for literal fractions of a second. How? By physically planting their servers next to stock exchanges so information travels the shortest possible distance. They're shaving off microseconds like they're prepping for the algorithmic Olympics. Some even use microwave towers, not for popcorn, for trades, because radio waves through the air beat fiber optic cables by just enough to matter. It's like building a racetrack just to gain 1 extra inch of distance on your opponent, except that inch is worth millions. So who's running this show? Meet the usual suspects: Renaissance, Citadel, D.E. Shaw, 2 Sigma. These firms are the secret societies of finance. No velvet robes, just stacks of PhDs, ironclad NDAs, and data vaults deeper than the Mariana Trench. They're not just playing the game, they've built their own game and invited us all to lose. And guess what? You can't just copy what they're doing. Sorry. They've got an unfair advantage that's locked in by 4 giant moats. Mountains of exclusive data, brainiac talent from obscure math departments, custom-built infrastructure that looks like NASA's side project, and enough capital to make Scrooge McDuck jealous. But don't despair just yet. Some of this tech is starting to trickle down. For the nerdy DIY crowd, there are platforms where you can code your own strategies and test them. For the rest of us, smarter tools are popping up that help make sense of the chaos. Tools that can scan earnings calls, analyze news, and give you a fighting chance. Just don't expect to dethrone Citadel with your laptop and 3 cans of Red Bull. Of course, it's not all sunshine and spreadsheets. This AI arms race has a dark side. When algorithms all start reacting to the same thing at the same time, the results can get weird, like flash crash weird. One wrong move, and suddenly the entire market hiccups, then recovers before you've even refreshed your app. Worse, a lot of these AIs are so complex, not even their creators fully understand them. It's like watching your Roomba clean the house in Morse code. Sure, it works, but what exactly is it doing? And let's not forget the looming risk. If everyone's AI is trained on similar data, and that data's wrong or misleading, they could all stampede in the same direction. Fast. That's not a correction, that's a robot stampede. So what's the takeaway here? Wall Street's best-kept secret isn't a strategy, or a guru, or a whisper in a boardroom. It's a colossal artificial intelligence that never blinks, never hesitates, and never gets distracted by TikTok. It's not good at golf, but it is reshaping global finance. This isn't just some shiny upgrade to the system, it is the system. And while most of us are still investing with instincts and hot takes, these machines are orchestrating the market like a digital symphony. The question is, now that you know they're out there silently working behind the scenes, does it change how you think about your money? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm wildly curious where you stand on this. And if you want more quirky breakdowns of the tech quietly running our lives, go ahead and hit subscribe. Who knows what strange machine we'll expose next?